Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. The big story over the next 24 to 48 hours will be the threat for severe weather on Wednesday as the Storm Prediction Center has expanded its area of potential here with marginal risk for most of the area from northeastern Virginia on up into coastal southern New England and just inland we have a slight risk of severe weather, and that includes the possibility that there could be some tornado activity here. We're going to get to that in a moment. And the other story will be the heat, because it's coming back for Wednesday as temperatures rise up again to the lower 90s. It might be just a little bit cooler along coastal areas of Long Island and in southeastern New England with the wind off the ocean. So those are the two main stories. And then, of course, we will also have more on the upcoming holiday weekend. And make sure your yard looks great for the holiday weekend. Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon. 631-756-1125 is the phone number. The website, omnitruevalue.com. They are a Long Island local business serving the entire tri-state area. Also brought to you by Wholesale Holiday Lighting by Giannini, your complete holiday lighting specialist, meeting all your decorating needs. And when it comes time, whether you want your home decorated or you might want to do this as a business, give them a call. They're at 631-957-5106, 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst, also on Long Island. And the website is liholidaylighting.com. Let's start off with what's going on today. And we have some leftover clouds covering parts of central and eastern Pennsylvania down into southern New Jersey and points southward. This is really just the leftovers of the old cold front from a couple of days ago that is gradually disappearing, and higher pressure is building in from just offshore southern New England westward into the mid-Atlantic states. So I'm expecting these clouds to gradually break up during this afternoon and tonight, go to the north and east across northern New Jersey, southeastern New York State, northeastern Pennsylvania, and on up into much of southern and central New England. It's a fairly nice day, and it should remain so. And temperatures today are actually pretty much kept in check. Either we're dealing with the leftovers of the cool air mass that came in yesterday, with high temperatures mostly in the low to mid 70s, or the clouds are holding the temperatures down, which is the case as you go further south. And here we're seeing temperatures topping out in the upper 70s to low 80s from southeastern, south central Pennsylvania down into Maryland and in northeastern Virginia. Now tomorrow, with a west or a west-southwest wind, we are going to see some pretty impressive daytime heating tomorrow. Temperatures will be climbing up into the lower 90s in many locations. It'll probably be a little bit cooler on places like the eastern end of Long Island. Maybe the sea breeze comes in right along the immediate Jersey Shore and also into southeastern, coastal southeastern New England. But you'll notice all the inland temperatures are up in the upper 80s to low 90s. You're getting 80s pushing up into upstate New York. The other issue for tomorrow is going to be the dew points. And this will be important with respect to the potential for severe weather, because the dew points tomorrow will be headed up into the 60s, and that is telling us that we're getting a good influx of moisture that's getting forced northward, and that's going to help to trigger off some of these thunderstorms. So we'll take a look at the NAM model, and I think at least through the morning and into tomorrow afternoon, weather conditions should be okay, but you start to see these showers and storms in upstate New York pushing eastward. Then as they get into toward the coastal areas, then we start to deal with the time of day after 8 o'clock, and most of those thunderstorms do diminish as the cold front moves through. This is why the risk area from the Storm Prediction Center is a little bit inland north and west. So areas in upstate New York, for example, you go north of Route 84, in northwest Connecticut into Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, western Maine, and then back also into eastern Ohio. There is a risk of tornadoes. There's a general 2% area of risk and a 5% area of risk. And what the percentage actually means is that there's the probability of a tornado within 25 miles of any point in that zone. If we see a probability of 10% or greater, then we're talking about the probability of an EF2 to an EF5 tornado. EF5s don't happen up here, thankfully, within 25 miles. So we're talking potential here for an EF0 or an EF1 tornado inside the risk zone that is being indicated. Also, by the way, there is also severe weather risk and tornado risk in the plains again, with an enhanced risk in parts of Nebraska and Kansas. This is for tomorrow. I would not be surprised if we wind up seeing a small area of enhanced risk in some areas in the interior Northeast. Probably the further north you go, maybe from I-90 northward, you might wind up seeing an area of enhanced risk. Just want to backtrack one day and just go to today to show you that the risk area today, there's a small area of risk in western New York and parts of north central Pennsylvania. Also, you see where the slight risk is around the western lakes and also back over into the southern plains. But tomorrow, I think, is the important day with respect to severe weather risk. So we'll see these thunderstorms, again, mostly inland during the afternoon and evening. Some of them may reach the coast. I think in that marginal risk zone along the coastal areas from northeastern Virginia on up into south coastal New England, probably talking about maybe an isolated severe thunderstorm that's possible. Will dry out on Thursday. Thursday looks like a nice day. It'll also be a warm day with sunshine taking temperatures probably up on average into the lower 80s. It will give it a range, 80 to 85, but it will start to turn cooler Thursday night and Friday as clouds roll in. And then now we'll get into the holiday weekend with Friday being getaway day. Low pressure moves across southern Ohio. It will bring rain here Friday afternoon into the first part of Friday night. And you'll also see some thunderstorms extending south in western Virginia into Tennessee and into northern Alabama. Those will probably push eastward, and there'll perhaps be some severe weather risk if you're traveling to those areas. And with respect to the weekend, the issue for the weekend is the fact that everything in the upper atmosphere is slowing down. So this low needs to get out of the way in order for weather conditions to improve. Now, it looks like the rain from Friday into Friday night, early Saturday morning, that does get out of the way by Saturday morning. The question becomes what's left over afterwards, because we still have an upper trough to move on through. And you can see the low is kind of hanging offshore, making Saturday a day where we're fighting probably a lot of leftover clouds. There's some coastal rain in southeastern New England and over eastern Long Island for at least part of the day. The inland areas will dry out. And now the GFS is joining the European, which is, I've been trying to be cautiously optimistic for the holiday weekend, particularly for Monday and perhaps even for Sunday. And as we move along through Sunday, yes, the low is going to be offshore, but drier air is going to try to come down from the north. So I think Sunday might be a day where we have clouds at the start and then a gradual decrease in clouds and increasing sunshine from north to south. And then Monday looks like a beautiful day, a nice sunny day for Memorial Day. And as far as the temperatures are concerned for this weekend, it is going to be on the cool side. So starting with Friday, once the clouds and the rain get in here, temperatures are going to have a really, really tough time. They're going to probably top out close to 70 before the rains arrive. And then once the rain gets in here, we'll see those temperatures fall back into the 60s. And then come the weekend, just having a little bit of trouble loading these maps, so you'll just have to trust me on this. Come the weekend, there we go. Now they finally decided to load. Come Saturday, with lots of clouds around, temperatures are probably going to be, I'm thinking maybe upper 50s and low 60s on average through most of the area. And then Sunday will warm things up. I'm giving up on the idea of those maps loading. So you get the idea, folks. Sunday will be back to the 60s to near 70. And then for Memorial Day Monday, temperatures should be mostly in the 70s. It should be noted that statistically, since they moved Memorial Day to a Monday, that was back in 1971. There have been 50 Memorial Day week. This will be the 50th Memorial Day weekend. Of the past 49, only 1/3 of those weekends were dry for all 3 days. So this holiday weekend really doesn't come in the summertime. It's still spring. So there is a two-thirds, 66% chance that you're going to have rain on at least one of the 3 days. And I think this one is just basically going to play according to plan. And temperatures are going to be below average for Saturday and for Sunday, and probably be close to average on Monday. Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York, 631-756-1125. The website is omnitruevalue.com, and Wholesale Holiday Lighting by Giannini at 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst. And their telephone number is 631-957-5106. The website is liholidaylighting.com. So enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Whether you have clouds or you have sun or you have something in between, the heat's on for tomorrow. We'll be keeping you up to date on the potential for severe weather. See what the Storm Prediction Center does when they update their forecasts. And we'll have all of that tonight on the Joe and Joe Weather Show, which tonight will be at 8:30 Eastern Time, a late start. Usually we start at 7:30, but the show tonight will be at 8:30 Eastern Time. So have a great afternoon, and we will hopefully see you later.